to restore Pokémon, TCG, and sports cards here on the Cardboard Alchemist podcast. And now here are your hosts, Giovanni and Sebastian.
Welcome,
guys.
to Cardboard Alchemist, baby.
Do a little dance here.
Dun. Check out my shirt, dude. Look how
Dude,
lit that is.
Dude, I know, dude. Imagine that under a black light. Oh my god.
It goes crazy. It does.
Hell yeah. Well, I got one right here.
I don't even. Yeah, I wish I should have grabbed mine actually, real quick, but because the card like completely glows in the back, it's like a UV. They have some cool ones.
Dude, that's
like,
cool.
Yeah, this Neo for C, yeah, this one right here, for IC. They have a lot of lit shirts. I'm surprised they haven't gotten hit with the like cease and desist yet. But
Yeah, I need to buy one before that happens then.
maybe they got a legit license with Pokemon, but I doubt it.
Maybe. Yeah, of course.
So, but they're by the way, their shirts are long. I don't know why, but like seriously,
They're long?
like yeah, they're like super long. They're like skinny and long. So I don't know.
This is what I'm rocking right now. It says, I don't know how to act my age because I've never been this old before.
I know. We were talking about how you're already losing hair at freaking.
I know. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
It's all stress.
Stress over fixing people's cards and dodging PSA bans and everything else.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to talk about in the Patreon is a couple of things. One, the recent uptick in cards getting marked as altered from both BGS, PSA. We've got some huge news on things you guys need to watch out for when you guys are restoring cards. And we'll talk about that in the Patreon. We've also got some news about some other things that kind of tie in with the last episode where we talked about eBay and the whole, buying strategies. There's one more strategy I want to share with you guys in the Patreon. But today's main episode here in the public, we're going to be talking about fake cards and how it's been getting crazy lately.
Yeah. You guys got to watch out. It's just insane of how many fakes are out there. And we've been getting a lot of messages with clients that want us to fix their cards, and we have to break it to them when they're fake, and it does suck. It does suck, let's say if it was like a first edition Shadowless Charizard and you think it's like that's like very expensive. Then knowing it's fake, it's crushed. You just have a hole in your heart that you can never get back.
Yeah, it takes an eye after a while to really be able to tell whether cards are fake or not, right? I mean, it's not a skill you quickly learn, I would say. And so, for example, this AliExpress baby right here.
Oh hell yeah, that's the real deal.
Is the most common fake card I see people sending me all the time, right?
It's the most common one. It sucks. The back looks legit a little bit.
To the untrained eye, I mean, you would never know, but the stars are always a dead giveaway on this.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the centering, I've noticed on these fake cards, sometimes the centering just looks way off.
It's always off. It's always off.
The sizing doesn't look right or something like that, but there's something about, I can tell, like...
How's the font? Is the font legit? Like, is it like accurate or is it a little off too? Because I know sometimes font can be a dead giveaway
the font, like on the number part here is definitely weird and not normal, but the rest of the font is like pretty like on like point. Close. Yeah. Even the first edition symbol is pretty dang convincing, but but
it looks a little darker than usual. Like even the hollow.
By the way, this card was like $2 on AliExpress, right?
Oh, yeah.
The only reason I bought this was because I wanted to do this prank at a card show where like my son dropped this card in front of a bunch of people and keeps walking and see if people are honest. And like, because at first glance, I see some kid drop a first edition Charizard. I wanted to see like if some people were like, oh, hey, kid, like you dropped this, or if they were like, oh, shit, and then like stole it or whatever. And then, yeah.
Have you done that one video yet? Or you haven't done it yet?
No, I've been, I don't know. I don't want to put my son in the middle of something like that, so I might just do it myself one day, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. So let's start off today's episode with some huge news in the more sports memorabilia side of things, but it also bleeds into Pokemon, and we'll talk a little bit about that here in a second. So I believe it was either you that sent me this or we came across it around the same time, but there's a sports memorabilia who goes, the shop goes by the name of like Man Cave.
Mr. Man Cave.
Yeah, Mr. Man, which the site is still
Mr.
up, by the way.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm surprised everything's not for sale right now because it sounds like 95% of this stuff is fake.
Yeah. Fake signatures, fake everything. Handmade shit.
So from the brief reading I did on this, it sounds like there are two things going on here. One, they would get a hold of a real one, and then what they would do is they would vectorize the signature. So they would like scan in the signature, and then they would like literally fake the signature exactly as the real one. So that way, like somebody who knows like, you know, how to authenticate a signature wouldn't know the difference because it just looks legit.
The same.
But the main thing that really blew this whole thing up was the fact that this guy had a connect for the stickers. So in the whole like memorabilia space here, there's something called like a hologram sticker that you would get from companies like Fanatics, JSA, Panini. And these are basically stickers that have like a serial number and say, this is a true auto.
Yeah.
So, you know, one of my buddies, he bought or he owns like a moving company. He's like a veteran, and like a guy gave him a ton of guitars that were signed, and he hired this company JSA to come like
authenticate everything.
And so some of them they would do, and some of them they wouldn't. So like I will say, like as much as people like to rat on JSA as like handing this stuff out like crazy, they do have people that kind of know what they're doing. Now, here's where it doesn't help. They go and authenticate something, and then you replicate the exact hologram sticker and exact auto on something else that's the exact same jersey or whatever, and you duplicate something. It's like,
that's crazy.
It's like the missing no, rare candy duplication trick, right?
Yeah, you're just duplicating a whole bunch of stuff. Like, oh my God.
So for every one item they would get, they would turn it into 10,000 copies.
So there's 10,000 of the same serial number.
Yeah, it's insane.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised. And I wonder how did people catch on that they were like, hey, you got this serial number? Oh, hey, I got the same serial number too. Or how did it even like come across that like they found out about this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really dove into exactly how this all unraveled, but basically, sounds like there's like two people majorly involved in this. One of them is dead. He himself, it sounds like. Yeah, the FBI is involved in. Yeah, they raided 2 warehouses. The other guy, and by the way, there's probably just more than these 2 dudes, but the main guy kind of just went F it and just like let out all the dirty laundry on social media, it sounds like, and just like admitted to all of this stuff. And so basically he's saying 95% of the Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Judges on the market are sold by me. And basically, if you have one, it's probably fake. So I would go get them double checked is basically what he's saying. Like, he did a bunch of Kobe's. He did Tom Brady. So basically, these are like the big ones, it sounds like.
Yeah, Tom Brady, Mahomes, and Kobe Bryant.
Which it sucks. Jesus. Like, Aaron Judge is one of my homies. In fact, up here, I got something from my dad for my birthday. Yeah. But it's not an auto, but it's just like, you know. Aaron Judge is sick. Mahomes is a huge one that people were gambling on for the last last Super Bowl. Tom Brady obviously is a huge one, but Kobe, that's really messed up. I mean, the dude's dead, and the guy, like, right when he died, started just selling, like, creating a bunch of fakes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he knew that something was going. Like, it's like, I mean, like, I'm not trying to sound harsh or anything. It's just like when, like, you know, a person dies, of course. Like, same thing with, I saw this as soon as Kobe Bryant died or he passed away, people were selling his autographed T-shirts in conventions for like huge amount of price, way over price. And
And people were buying
sad,
them.
bro. Of
Yeah.
course, because it's a memorabilia, but like at the same time, it's kind of messed up.
And yeah, I mean, you even have Nike still putting out Kobe's, which is a
Yeah.
little weird, right?
Yeah, it is. It is, and they shouldn't be doing that, But
Yeah, but I can get it from the family side. I mean, it's still like a name
of
like Michael
course,
Jordan, right? Jordans
of
or whatever.
course,
So, but at the same time, it's just a little weird, right? Like they're running off of the. So anyway, that aside, this guy had when the FBI raided these two warehouses, there's over 500 to 700,000 or $1 million in
got
fake
it.
holograms and cards and stuff like that in there.
No freaking way.
So, like
Jesus.
the headline says, counterfeiting over $350 million in gear, but the stuff in the warehouse that hasn't even sold yet is at $500 million, which leads me to believe that this number is severely sandbagged. I think it's
Mhm.
closer to that $500 million mark in fake
Yeah.
goods that have been sold. So
Jesus.
absolutely insane. It sounded like he was a very vengeful person too. Like if anybody came at him during this whole run, he would I read through this briefly, and he basically was like, if you said my name bad, which I guess Fanatics, JSA, and Panini were some of the companies trashing him, he
Mhm.
basically was targeting them and making fakes of their stuff. Like if
Oh no freaking way.
yeah.
Jesus. So
absolutely
they can
insane.
Get digged into like this hole too. Damn.
So bottom line, when it comes to autos, guys, there's a couple of things to take into consideration. Like one, BGS, I think to this day, you need to have the auto either on the card or if the auto is done after the fact, it needs to be done with a Beckett person there and the signer there in order for a Beckett to verify
grade
the
it.
yeah.
Damn.
So Beckett's like the most strict. And then CGC partners with JSA. So that's kind of that toss up where there could be some fakes out there. And then PSA as well. Like PSA just has in-house authenticators. In fact, I believe that's why they bought SGC, was because they were like losing the authenticators of the auto stuff to SGC. And rather than trying to like snipe more people back to get that team back, they just bought them. SGC. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess allegedly, that's what I heard. But
Allegedly,
anyway,
yes. Magic word.
Yeah. So anyway, absolutely bombshell news. I mean, I'm not a huge collector of sports memorabilia.
My
like
dad
this
is.
I'm always nervous about fakes, man. I mean, guys,
I think anybody would. One time I was looking at because my dad is a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. He loved when Tony Romo was there when he was quarterback. Dude, he loved it. But of course, Tony Romo got hurt. He retired. Now there's different people. I'm not a huge football fan, but I do watch it when he puts it on. But dude, I got everything for him. That's like Cowboys. I got him a jersey. I got him a grill, like a spatula that has the Dallas Cowboys. I got him all this stuff. And one time I was actually thinking of actually taking him to a game and get him a signed autograph one. But yeah, of course, with
so
fakes,
hard.
Yeah,
it's so hard to get in-person autos. By the way, like here in Vegas, there's a ballpark that you can kind of get really close to the people, but very few of the baseball players actually stop to auto. Unless they had a good game and they're just like riding on cloud nine. If they lose, good luck. And with football, it's really difficult too. There's so either by the bullpen for baseball, like getting there super early or staying late, or trying to catch them going out to the bus. For football, you just got to be by the entrance or exit of where they run through the tunnel, because you are not getting anywhere near the parking lot on where those guys leave. And the other way is there's a way that you can sign up for a service called you get an address of where you can ship like a card to, and just write a heartfelt letter to the person saying like, please sign this.
Please sign it. Just like throw in a little $100 bill right there. And
I've tried this, by the way. In fact, this card here, Kanye, I've sent this.
No way.
I've sent this 3 times to 3 different addresses, and every single time they just got shipped back. So
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
good luck. But like, there's this comedian guy, Shane Gillis, right? Like, I wanted
Oh,
to get
dude.
this signed
Love
by
that guy.
him,
It's fucking hilarious.
but I forgot to bring the card. But what was sick is this hat up here. I have Shane Gillis, Matt McCusker, a whole bunch of people, Dave Attell that signed that, but it was in person. Like, bottom line,
Yeah.
if you want autos, either try and get it in person or buy it from a reputable dealer. And what I mean by that is straight from Fanatics, straight from the source of where it actually got autoed. And mind you, you're going to pay a lot, but at least you have the confidence of knowing that you're not buying it off of a third-party dealer like
legit.
this website, and it's fake. Like, that has got to be heartbreaking. Imagine people who are quote-unquote investing in this stuff who have bought millions of dollars of stuff from this guy.
And it's all fake.
Dude, all that money just poof, right?
Yeah.
It reminds me a little bit of the whole scandal that happened with the playtest cards, right?
Yeah, with CGC. They're in a lawsuit with that, aren't they? Or allegedly they're in a lawsuit?
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to go through it and like resolve it. By the way, to this day, I still regret not buying the Porygon playtest card. But at the same time, it's like kind of dodged a bullet a little bit too. But still, even having one of the fakes, it's a part of history a little bit.
Of course, yeah, because it's like the biggest like scam of the history with CGC.
By the way, the person who found this out, genius, the metadata thing. I did not know printers have metadata.
I mean, neither. That's crazy.
But beyond that, beyond fake, like actual memorabilia or cards, there's also a lot of fake slabs coming out there. And I came across this really cool post. So shout out Lumabells. If you want to check this out, I will post this Reddit link in the YouTube description as well as the Patreon. But this is a very cool like how-to on like legit checking PSA slabs. So I saw a couple of things recently about this, and this was kind of interesting. So the plastic of the slab should not be visibly cracked or gapped on one side around the seal. So for example, this right here means it was cracked and resealed because it became opaque versus it being a little see-through up here at the top. And so I'm going to grab a slab myself, and I'll show you what I mean by this. So
opaque means like it's not transparent, right? Like this is opaque.
Yeah, so see these three right here, those little three areas?
Yeah.
They're slightly see-through. Like not super see-through, but they're slightly see-through. And I guess when you crack them, they'll become less visible, right? That's what it sounds like this is saying. I have a bunch of cards here that kind of have like the same deal going on. There's like three marks at the top.
Right? Yeah. One in each corner and one in the middle.
Right. Now it says transparent here. I'm looking at mine and they all are not transparent, but I think what this is more saying is that they will become less visible, those three little marks right there, right?
Yeah.
Because I can't see through these marks, so I don't know if this is 100% correct. It might be on older slabs. I do have an older slab here, but same deal on this. Like it's not transparent there. So I think it's more on the lines what they're saying here is just like make sure that if it is cracked, then those will become like weird looking or you won't see those horizontal things as much. The other thing we talked about, and I think we talked about this on a previous one, do you have your black light handy?
Yes, I do. Let me just lower down my light real quick. So lower it down. You won't see me.
Yeah, there's two ways that you can look at this. On the back at the very top there, just like Sebastian has, there's a bunch of PSA markings here at the top.
Actually, I think it would be better if I turn it off.
And bottom of the PSA logo. So you'll see 3 above and 3 below.
And you see all the PSAs.
On the front, it's all at the top. And that's only visible when you use a black light.
Where's the... I can't see it. There you go.
Mind you, cards with a certain number of 43 million or whatever, or 4 million and lower won't have this, but I mean that's a really old card at that point.
Yeah.
So when in doubt, another thing to do is like look up the cert number. And with older certs, the problem is they don't have scans. So that's why I think older certs go for less. Is it's harder to authenticate the card. So you could take the risk, buy it, and then just submit it for a reslab to PSA. It'll keep the same number, but it'll get all of this new technology to prevent, fakes and stuff like that.
Have you been noticing the new cert numbers too? Their slabs are a little bit more harder to crack.
Yeah, they like updated the slab technology a little bit.
So now it's more like not Play-Doh. I don't know how to describe it, but like it's like just melted. Like it feels like melted plastic when you try to crack them.
Yeah, I mean, PSA has always had this kind of interesting way of like slabbing their cards, right? Where it has like this lip in it. And, so it's just kind of a way for them to add an additional layer of security like that onto it, But yeah, you can kind of like feel that little lip in the back. And I think what they did is they probably just like either close that gap a little bit better or, increased like the strength of the actual plastic.
Yeah, definitely. Because I remember it took me like 30 to 40 minutes just to crack one slab.
Yeah,
from the new certs.
The other thing here is on the actual label itself, there are a couple of things to take a look at. So one of them is the quote unquote lighthouse logo here in the front. So as you tilt it, you'll see it go from light silver to dark silver.
Mm-hmm.
That can be easy to fake, but one thing you want to take a look at if you don't have a black light is look at the blue kind of stuff behind the label. You'll see the words PSA right behind it here. And that's a good way to kind of just like, do a gut check because that's kind of hard to fake too.
Shit, I want to get fucking... I just saw that you have everything covered and I don't. Oh, shit.
No, you're good. I'll
my certs.
Yeah, I just thought about it too. I don't want to show PSA's website because they're on my ass, so I don't want to get popped for copyright or whatever bull crap on their stuff. So I'm gonna not show their website. But anyway, back to this. The actual features of what you can look at, is all here in this guide, and it has a really good information here. One of them was talking about the rounded corners. So like taking a look at the corners right here and making sure they're 90 degrees. I guess fakes tend to have like a rounded corner here. Yeah.
What? I didn't know that. No, now we know.
And then also is looking at the PSA logo. It should be raised so you can rub your finger along the bottom here where it says PSA and you should feel it coming off of the side. The fake ones apparently are just flat and you don't feel that embossed feeling.
Dang.
The G on the thing apparently is also how you catch fakes. I just saw a video about this and I didn't believe it at first, but now that I'm seeing it here, maybe there's more to this.
Mm-hmm.
But the G apparently should not have a tail. So take this Gem Mint 10, for example. If you look at this G and you look at this G here that we're sharing, there's a little tail at the bottom of the G here. And
oh, crap.
They're claiming that those are fake. So they didn't use the right font or whatever when they're making those fakes.
Damn.
So I don't know. Let me take a look. I mean, I have a Umbreon here, and there's no tail. Luckily, I was about to freak out.
I was like, "Hey, I see one." I'm kidding.
I mean, it's really close to having one, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to freak you out.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard so many horror stories about this. There was that one that guy cracked, and it was like a sticker card.
Oh,
right?
I saw that, dude. Like they cracked it, and he separated the layers. Oh my god, that was scary.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was the texture that gave it away. I'm looking at the texture. That's another easy way to kind of like legit check a card.
Textures.
It's like really difficult to fake the texture. I mean, if they go that hard into trying to fake a card, then hats off to them. I know that you
Yeah.
can buy fake texture cards like on AliExpress and stuff, but I doubt the quality is very good.
No, I've been seeing like with the fakes, like pull up the Umbreon that you had and then pull up the one that I sent you.
You talk about this one here.
Yeah, look at that one. That's how you can tell too. Look at how glossy that looks, and also
It's that rainbow effect on it. Too.
Yeah, it's
like,
that rainbow. Yeah, it's not supposed to have that. So that's how you can tell too. Look at that. Look at Giovanni's card, and then look at that other one.
Yeah, that rainbow is a dead giveaway. Plus, it doesn't look like it has the texture. What's crazy about this fake though? Somebody added whitening onto it to try to like make it feel like, because that was the thing about this first edition Charizard. Nobody's gonna believe this is real because of how pristine it looks.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been graded 1,000 times by now, right? Like, so if I were to be a scam artist and want to like sell this card, I would add some whitening just to give it that, or like add damage to it, because there's no way someone's gonna. I mean, people will be more skeptical
if it's like pristine. Yeah, that's crazy. And they added white to that.
It's crazy. If I were to go on like OfferUp right now and I search first edition Charizard, I guarantee we're gonna find fakes like crazy. Like, and it's specifically the first edition Charizard. Like most of the time, you'll see fakes of that one.
Oh my god, is that a $500 shining Charizard?
$500. Like, first of all, this card does actually look real.
It does look legit. Yeah.
So he posted a real one, but sure as hell, when you go to buy this thing, you ain't gonna get this card.
He's probably gonna ask for a deposit.
Yeah, he'll probably tell you to Bitcoin him or some crap.
Look, there's the other one, 800.
Look at this.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Yeah, that is
triple crimp. That's definitely a shadowless right there. Look at that one right there. First edition Charizard at 800.
1,000% this is this card. And by the way, most fake cards you see on eBay and stuff had terrible images.
Mm-hmm.
They are the worst pictures that somebody will take to try to like hide the fact that it's fake, right? So if this guy, like, look how clean this card is. The guy, first of all, maybe added a couple white chips or something just to make it kind of pass off a little bit. But I guarantee you this is the same card I bought.
Oh my god, look at that.
It looks almost identical to this one.
Yeah.
There's something about the back of this compared to like a real one. And plus when you tilt it, like if you have this card in hand and you go side to side, you can always see the stars. The stars are supposed to disappear and reappear,
Yeah.
So vintage hollows, just look for that. Just try to tilt it. If the stars don't go away and come back, look at the font. And then on the modern stuff, look at the texture.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. That's kind of like the thing there.
It's scary.
But this is a scary one. Yeah, these fake slabs, it's starting to worry me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kind of talks about it a little bit more, where this G here, you can see how it's just like an arrow almost looking thing. That's fake. And then this one is just like a straight and it connects with it.
Yeah, right? I see it.
So always, if you're buying a Gem Mint 10,
make sure it doesn't have that G.
This. Yeah. I saw somebody buy somebody's Gem Mint 10 on OfferUp, and he posted a video like, yeah, the guy blocked me already and everything. And,
damn, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, even the 20 is different too. Like the 2s are even different.
So go check this out. There's a bunch more slides here. Definitely a great guide. Whoever put this together, again, it was Lumabelle. So shout out Lumabelle's great guide.
Perfect.
I want to talk about this. So you and me came across this. So we talked about the sports card scandal. Well, just 4 days ago, we found out there's a giant Pokemon eBay scandal as well going on.
Yeah, we're gonna call him out. eBay seller Chris Smart, 7260, sold over 50,000 in fakes in the last month.
In the last month,
he made $50,000. Oh, plus minus the percentage that eBay takes away from you, but 50,000 in 1 month.
Yeah,
fakes,
and
fake
he's
Pokemon.
Still up.
Oh, he's selling jeans now.
Bro, look at his feedback.
Oh, dude, I bet you after everybody found out about it, I bet you all the comments are gonna be like, So there's a
Seller is a
scammer.
scammer. And by the way, this probably isn't the only account he's doing on this because
Yeah, he probably has
there's
a-
only 46 items here. So he probably has multiple accounts he's doing with, because there's no way he could do unless he sold like really big cards, which maybe that was the case.
Yeah, probably there were probably big cards because I did see. Oh my god! That, like, of course, that one's running like what, $1,000 card.
Again, bad picture of the card. And if you go to TCG Player, you find this exact picture,
same print. Yeah.
which I've seen this before. The Lugia First Edition Neo Genesis, is it?
Mhm.
I've seen eBay listings before with the exact picture on TCG Player. So again, if the price looks too good to be true,
Always
go over
double
to
check.
TCG Player and just kind of gut check, like, you know, is this like a ripped off picture?
Yeah. Is this a phony? Look at that. And the swirls are
So-
right there.
This swirl I've seen on eBay listings, and there's no way this is like a thumbprint on these vintage holos. It's very difficult
Mhm.
to ever have another copy that's like the same, right? So
Yeah,
most of the
each card is
time,
different.
they're probably just like copy and using like. Now, what's impressive is how is this guy printing that? Right?
Yeah.
Like, so he.
You know what I think he's doing? I think he's probably getting like, because I used to do it too when I used to make proxies for my Magic decks. I'll get the same thing. I'll get the same pictures from the actual like TCG Player online that were very high quality. I'll get this foil sticker material paper sheets, and I'll just print the hell out of them. So he's probably doing the same thing too.
Yeah. I mean, again, there's probably listings you can find on like, you know, so here, for example.
Yeah, dude, it's the same exact Lugia right there. Look at that.
Right there. See the swirl right there?
Yeah.
$5. Right. And they're probably pretty convincing fakes, which is the crazy part.
Yeah, definitely.
But look at this. We have a bunch to choose from here. But absolutely insane. So,
yeah.
10-1, I don't think this guy was printing them. I think he was buying them from like some sort of shady website.
Yeah, like AliExpress or something.
Yeah, so you can see here TCG
Same.
Player scan, and it's freaking the same. It's crazy.
Dude.
Yep. So I
Dude,
feel
even
bad.
gold stars too. No way.
And they're
And
probably
that-
pretty convincing fakes, I bet.
No, and then also you notice like in the fake, like if you look at the gold star Trico right in its foot, it has like a rainbow effect. On the real ones, you don't see that.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you could also tell it's a dead giveaway too. That it's fake.
Yeah, these gold stars I noticed do have some like hollow around these borders and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's very faint. Like this one seems a little too aggressive. Like there's too much hollow going on here.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it right here too. Like it's supposed to have some hollow here, but it's supposed to be super small and faint.
Faint,
So, like,
yeah.
This is way too big. So the other thing is just like looking for the black core layer in between a card, right? Like
Mhm.
you should always have that black core layer, shine a light through it, use your phone or whatever. But again, the biggest way is you just have an eye for this stuff over time. If the deal is too good to be true, or you can just feel odd about the card, like you're looking at it and something looks off, go and pull up an image of it on TCG Player and just gut check, like, is this like a TCG Player scan or what's going on here, you know? But
Pretty sure if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
what's crazy about this is eBay has not banned him. You know, like a bunch of people came at him, I'm sure, for this.
Yeah.
And then they're like, whatever.
Oh, look. All this ones he sold, bro. Holy,
Crazy.
dude, 3,200. Dude, okay, that Umbreon EX is a dead giveaway fake. Look, go back down to it.
Which one?
That
This
one,
one?
dude. Look how.
How is that a dead giveaway? That looks legit to me, just by like
No.
face value.
Look at the top, man. It's like a little.
Yeah, this
it's a
is a
little
little too
darker.
thick.
Yeah, and
This
then
is too
also
thick.
it kind of shows like a rainbow effect to it when that's not even supposed to be rainbow at all. It's just supposed to be silver. You know what I mean? Like
Still, to the untrained eye, like I don't know, I don't collect mid-era that much, so I would like. I mean, the part that throws me off is the centering. Again, we talked about that with the
yeah,
Charizard. The centering kind of looked weird with this, and that's
it's
what's weird about
wonky.
this is like it's too thick at the bottom and top.
Yeah.
But
Oh, the
look at the
back is
back, dude.
dead giveaway
How
too.
how? Like this
It's
is
a little
so
darker.
good.
I've noticed that they're a little more darker. It's supposed to be more lighter in color in the borders. Just a little lighter, but that looks too dark.
I
You
don't
know what
man.
they you
That
know
looks
you know
convincing
what
to
they
me.
kind of look like? They kind of look like, have you seen like the Chinese borders, like the Pokemon cards, the Chinese one, when you look in the back, they're a little more darker shaded.
A little bit, yeah.
That's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah. I mean, I think the problem with that is like it tends to vary, right? With like
Yeah.
the shade, so that might. I've heard people too talking about this light in the Pokeball, like these little circles here, saying
Mm-hmm.
that that's a way to tell. Like, so if I look at like one of these cards, for example, this card has like a very prominent white area, and this one kind of almost looks grainy around here. So maybe there's some
Yeah.
truth to that, like that might be a way to kind of tell as well. But
Mhm.
man, I'm telling you, man, looking at this, that would pass for me. The front, I agree, that's a dead giveaway. But the back,
Yeah.
I would have gotten fooled by the back.
Yeah, but the front, it's because I've seen that card so many times. That's why I was
Yeah,
like,
see,
oh.
and I haven't, man. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
vintage stuff, I bet I could pick up right away.
Dude, that mud kip, you can tell right away.
Man, and yeah, this guy already ran away with the money, man. He's long gone. But see the
Shit.
centering? Yeah, the
Centering is
centering's
bad,
look
bro.
weird on this again.
Yeah.
So that's where, and this
Dude, the
HP
70
looks a
HP,
little
yeah. I was about to say
looks
that.
weird. Again, untrained eye, like if it's too good to be true, like the price, it probably is like this is way too clean,
Dude,
like
I
that
feel
would
bad.
be,
I feel bad for whoever bought that.
because why wouldn't you grade it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like if you have a really mint card, that's a huge card. Why would
Why would
something?
not grade?
That's another thing. If you're gonna buy raw and the card's huge, why haven't they graded it? You got to ask yourself that question.
Exactly. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
3,800. Holy crap.
I mean, the list.
Dude, if there's a
goes
poncho
on
in there, bro, I'd be pissed. Nah, but I think it's, dude, more gold. Dude, mostly it's a lot of gold stars, man.
Yeah. Wow. A couple. Dude, the guys had the balls to do a couple of Gengars. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, so there's 3 of you guys that have the same Gengar.
So here's the crazy part. Dude's located out of Croatia.
Oh no, Croatia! It's a dead giveaway too.
And here's the part that's really screwed up. And maybe the guy found a loophole here. None of this says eBay authenticity guarantee.
Of course not.
So the guy must have found some loophole. Like if I set up shop out of Croatia, PSA doesn't have a deal with, eBay to authenticate, which in the States they do. Like that's because it logistically is easier for eBay to send the card to an authenticator, which by the way, I think allegedly is just PSA.
Yeah.
And then they, ship the card off to the buyer, and that's when you get your money released. Like even to this day, I have a huge 99% feedback. I've never screwed anybody. And to this day, they will not pay me until the authenticity guarantee is passed.
It's passed, yeah.
Yeah. But mind you, there are listings it is dice toss. And I've talked to eBay about this. Like what triggers the eBay authenticity thing? Because some I've listed don't have it and some do. So there's some sort of business rules on their side where it's a dollar amount, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some weird ways to get around it. And I haven't looked into it, but like one of my choose your card listings doesn't have eBay authenticity on, like the Charizards I sell for a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I'm sending real stuff, so I'm never worried about it. But at the same time, if I were to ever go buy stuff, I'd be very careful about the choose your card listings. Like because for some reason the authenticity guarantee doesn't always flag on those. And if it's under a certain dollar amount, I don't think the eBay authenticity thing kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Look, leave it there.
The cheaper ones.
So that's a fake. You can tell that giveaway because of the color. Look at how dark the Pikachu, like all around the Pikachu looks darker. Mm-hmm. Look at this one.
The HP looks really off too, huh?
Look at this. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay, we're good there.
Yeah, see, the HP part is too
It's
thick
thicker.
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell right away. This is a dead giveaway. Fonts are going to be a little bit more thinner. But look at the whole car, like all around where it says Pikachu and the gold star. It's lighter, and then the fake it's darker. Like way darker. This is a close up of my face. There you go. Let me get out of that.
So that's absolutely insane. Again, just go to TCG Player, look up the scan, and look at the fonts, look at the card. Ask if you're buying a raw card, ask yourself, why haven't they graded this?
Especially if it's pristine.
Yeah. So you sent me this one. We haven't read through this, but GameStop fake card. So here we got a Jungle Pidgeot first edition PSA 10. So relatively big card. At first glance, something seems off about the color. I don't know if that's just a scan or what, but everything else kind of looks right. But like this darker background holo seems kind of strange.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little lighter, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, the centering part, like these.
Oh, dude, the centering.
This is too thin over here, and then it's like also thin over here. It's supposed to be fat over here and thin over here. If it was a centering issue, right? Like, and this HP thing again, that looks too thick.
Look at the tail on the gem.
Yep, and the G has that little line going down. So,
damn.
But I mean, if you were to look at this.
You can't tell, but
yeah, the
it does have
fonts
it.
look weird. The fonts definitely look weird because see the first edition, like see when it says first edition right here, it's all capital. At1 ST.
Oh yeah, and
this
that
has
one's
a small ST. Yeah.
Jesus.
So this is on GameStop. Just saw a PSA on GameStop's website. Pretty sure it's fake. Yep, it totally is.
Look, see, they do a comparison right there.
Definitely looks off. HP, yep, and we just called it. HP font isn't the same either.
So it's a little bit more thinner on the actual real one. On the fake one, it's thicker.
And then, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Even GameStop is selling fakes.
Shit.
Probably an employee or friend of employee. Let's see. Looks like the exact holo pattern of the TCG player scan. So again,
they probably bought it off of this guy.
Yep. And it's probably, I mean, if we go on here and like look up
first edition Pidgeot,
just look up like PSA slab. People are probably just buying fake slabs and putting in their own thing, and
yeah,
you know what I mean, and they're blurring it out here because they're like, oh, we don't want to get sued. But at the same time, I guarantee you can just contact them and be like, hey, can you print this or whatever. And I'm sure these idiots, there's probably even a vendor that sells this stuff. Like you probably can't find it on AliExpress, but I'm sure there's some weird friggin' website you can probably find these these proxy cards and even the fake slab. But yeah, it looks like they aren't nailing the exact fonts, which is good, you know. But
yeah, look, see, they'll tell.
Yep. All right. Well, so I think, you know, all in all, start to kind of gut check that. Even scanning and looking at the card on, you know, a report isn't good enough. You got to double check this sort of stuff when you're looking at stuff. So I have a little game for you, Sebastian. And then we're going to jump into the Patreon where we're going to talk about
the juicy stuff.
Yeah, we're going to talk about another eBay tip. And then we're going to talk about the AI grading. So tag AGS, I've done some experiments with that I want to share that are kind of comparing it, and as well as recent crackdowns on altering, quote unquote, and some restoration methods now getting popped. So jump in the Patreon. If you're not in the page, you guys need to use code PokeMaster to save on your first month. And just lock it in, baby. If you buy for the whole year, you save big as well. So come join us. It's only $8 a month. And we have a lot of fun in there. There's a chat where everybody's talking about the projects that they're working on. Plus, we have a massive giveaway. So all the month of August, we're going to be doing the Cardboard Alchemist Restoration Challenge. So here are our prizes. We have a Charizard 151 English card for first place. We have a base set, Blastoise. That's pretty darn good looking. As well as for third place, a little Giovanni mixed in there just to kind of make sure third place doesn't feel left out. So in order to enter to win the Cardboard Alchemist giveaway, you have to make a post or reel on your social media of your choice, and it has to say cardboardalchemist.com somewhere in the post. We want to get the Patreon continue to grow, and this challenge is a way for you to post your projects, a before and after of a card that you're working on. And Sebastian and I, at the end of August, will choose 3 lucky winners along with a bunch of other ancillary winners, because Sebastian, we got some extra prizes coming in, right? So this should be. And by the way, what do you think about like making it to where they can post as many times as they want, as long as it's different cards?
Yeah, as long as it's different cards, that's okay. If it's gonna be the same card and like posting or reposting it again, it'll only count as one.
Bingo. I like that idea. So the best restoration projects before and after. In the description, please tag Pokemaster Center, and on IG, definitely tag the Poke Cleaning Shop as well. And we're super excited to see what you guys come up with. Now, please take a link to your social media post and join the Discord. You can get to our Discord by just going to my Instagram and look up the Discord link there, or go to PokemasterCenter.com. There's a link to the Discord there. Join there, and you'll see a channel called Giveaway. Post a link to the social media post that says cardboardalchemist.com somewhere in it, please. And then at the end of the month, we're going to go through that channel, review them all, and give away some sweet prizes. So I can't wait to do that.
Hell yeah. And also, I don't know if you mentioned it, but if you guys are free members, you do have an option of getting the membership half off. So it'll be $4 your first month.
Yes, we started that.
Yeah, so we encourage you guys. If you guys, we have a good community. We're talking every single day about restorations, helping each other out. Seeing what our Patreon members and of course our Discord members too are. What we have and what they're working on, and it's pretty sweet and cool that we're finally we're all one. We're like a family, basically. And it feels great. So I really highly encourage you guys joining your first month. It's only going to be $4 a month. $4 for that first month. And then after that, it'll be $8, which it's a pretty good deal. It's a really good deal.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say that with the information that we've shared so far, you should be making hundreds, if not thousands, off of the information that we've already shared on how to grow your, restoration projects and make some sweet cheddar off of flipping cards, So I'll leave this off with in the comments. I want somebody to write which one of these cards is fake in the comments, and I'll choose one lucky winner and send you a Giovanni Coffee Boss promo. Now,
hell yeah.
I want to hear from you, Sebastian. We're going to jump in the page, and then you're going to share with me which one you think is fake. All right.
All right, brother. We'll see you there. Later, guys.